Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I want to start this video by making an apology to those of you that watched my video yesterday talking about fractional silver. Now in that video, I made it very clear that I thought stacking fractional silver is a very silly move, it's a very bad investment, and it's definitely something that I wouldn't recommend people get involved with. Now, I had a number of people in the comments section, and Mr. Kiwi was one of the first people to raise this point, and they said, what about constitutional silver or junk silver or old circulated silver? And that is an extremely important point. Now, that's why I've decided to do a video today apologising for not going into that side of fractional silver, because that is a huge part of fractional silver. When people talk about fractional silver, they don't just think about the 1 grams and the 1/10 silver like I was talking about yesterday. Fractional silver is classed as constitutional junk silver, like I said, old circulated silver. That is also classed as fractional silver. Now, I want to do, like I said, an apology video to say to people that I should have made it a little bit more clear in my video yesterday, and I should have said in that video that when I'm talking about fractional silver and saying how it's a waste of time and money, I'm talking about bullion fractional silver. Now, if we go into my 3D printed dustbin that Tech, the coin hunter, very kindly 3D printed me, this is a type of fractional silver I was discussing in yesterday's video. This is bullion silver. It's not old circulated silver, it's freshly made silver. That is the silver that I was talking about in my video yesterday. I was talking about bullion fractional silver. So for those of you that got in the comments section and they were mentioning circulated and constitutional and junk silver, you're absolutely right. I think that definitely does have a place in your stack. This box here is full to the brim with pre-1947 silver. This is old circulated silver. Some people like to call it junk silver. In here in total, there is 2,034 grams. It's all 50% silver. So every single coin in here contains 50% silver. So that equates to 1,017 grams of fine silver. And let me just open this so you can have a little bit of a look at what we have in here. Like I said, it's filled to the absolute brim. This is all old circulated currency. Once upon a time, this was the currency that you could spend in the UK. There's lots of different types of coins in here. There's half crowns. What have we got? I'm not very good at my old circulated currency. We've got 1 shillings. There's 3 pences in here, which are one of these smaller ones. Let's show you on here. 6pence, oh, that's a 6pence. So as I said, I'm not very up to date with all these different types of coins, but this is old circulated currency, and like I said, every single one of these contains 50% of silver, and I think this is an absolutely fantastic way of bringing your overall average of your stack down in terms of the cost per ounce, because when you're picking up this stuff, you can pick it up for under spot. It's the only way that you can guarantee to pick up silver under spot in volume. Now, if you go on eBay, you might every now and then see someone that's wrongly listed a silver Britannia. They don't really know what they're selling, and you can grab one of these very, very rarely for under spot. But with this stuff, you can always pick it up for under spot. So, like I said, it's a great way of bringing down the overall average per ounce that you've spent on your entire stack by adding some of this fractional silver to your stack. Now, there's a few things to remember with this type of silver. This type of silver is not as liquid as your bullion silver. Now, again, this could be very liquid if you walked into a coin shop or a bullion dealer, but they would offer you way, way under spot because, like I said, they can actually sell this for slightly under spot already. So you're not just going to get spot price for this, you're going to get quite a bit under spot if you was to go straight to a coin shop or a bullion dealer. Whereas with one of these, you're likely to get spot or just a tad under, not quite as under as they'll offer you for this stuff. Now on the second-hand market, This is extremely liquid. I could list this now in Stacker's social marketplace, and as long as it was listed for the right price and the current going rate for a second-hand Britannia, this would sell probably within 5 minutes. This, on the other hand, would take a little bit longer. It has to be a buyer that knows what they're looking at. And in terms of selling all of this whole box of silver I've got here, it would take a hell of a lot longer to sell than if I was to have this equivalent weight in, let's say, silver Britannias. So that is something to remember. Although this is great for bringing down your overall average of your stack, because you can pick it up for quite a lot under spot, it's not as liquid. It's a lot harder to store as well, because when you're going down to this stuff here, it's only 50% silver. So obviously you need a lot more of it to really feel the benefit of it. So it's a lot harder to stack, it takes up a lot more room, plus with it being harder to liquidate, you still have to be careful with this stuff. Don't get too carried away, don't have your entire stack in junk silver or constitutional silver, because like I said, one, it will take up way too much safe space when you're trying to store it, and two, like I said, it's not as liquid as this stuff. So it's definitely important to have a part of this type of fractional silver in your stack. I'm just going to show you a little bit more of this stuff here, because I know there's a number of people in the community that absolutely love this stuff. So I'll get a little bit more of it out and we'll just go a little bit closer with these coins. This one's a half crown from 1939. Really, really nice detail on this coin. Some of these are better detail than others. But when I brought this, I didn't buy them for the individual coins. I brought it for the overall weight. When I made this purchase, I brought it in a huge bag and it was sold by the weight, not by the individual coin, on how good the detail was. So although there are some in here that are really, really nice condition, this 2 shilling looks very nice condition. There are also a lot in here that are not so good, but that doesn't matter. I paid an extremely good price of 1 florin here. I paid an extremely good price for this whole box of silver. You can see I actually brought it in October of 2023. On the 8th of October, the exact date, and I paid £600 in total for all of this silver that you can see here. It equates to 32.69 troy ounces. So in terms of how much silver is here, there is over 32 ounces of silver, and that works out to be £18.35 per ounce. So you can see that already I'm in profit here. If I was to find somewhere that was willing to pay me spot price for this, current spot price at time of filming is currently £27 an ounce. So you can see that almost an extra £10 per ounce with buying this stuff a couple of years ago. So definitely do not write off junk silver, constitutional silver, old circulated silver, whatever type of silver you want to call this. Do not write this off. And that is why I wanted to do today's follow-up video, just to apologise for those people for not clarifying a little bit further and going into detail and explaining what type of fractional silver I was talking about. So thanks very much for watching. Please do let me know your thoughts in today's comment section. Do you still completely agree with my comments in my video that I made yesterday about fractional silver? Do you class this as fractional silver and you still agree that this isn't worth your time? Do you think that because this isn't very liquid and because when you go to sell this, you can sell it and pick it up for under spot, it's not worth it? Or do you think actually, like I said, it's a great way of bringing down the overall price per ounce of your entire stack? Because that's why I buy this stuff. That's why I stack junk silver, because I can buy it under spot for quite a lot under spot. And when I add it to my spreadsheet and I put in the amount per ounce and how much I've paid, it brings down the whole spreadsheet. Like, it makes up for these premium pieces. When I'm buying these 10-ounce Queensbees completer bars that have a premium, this stuff helps to level it out and make my overall stack, when it's broken down to how much I've spent on it, to how much I paid per ounce, this stuff really makes me feel a lot better about buying the more premium pieces. So we're going to wrap the video up there. Thank you very much for watching. Please give it a like and share if you enjoyed today's video. Please, like I said, leave me a comment on your thoughts. And as always, I hope you have a very nice day.